Time for Straw Hats as characters. Let's rank them and their character. Not strength, just them as a character. Now, do you guys think we need a criteria for this? Because I know people always talk about, oh, this is a good character, this is a good character. Do we need a criteria to follow to make this a lot more smooth and so we can agree upon something? Right? I think so. So I'm going to get some criteria that we can agree upon so that this is an easier thing. Because if we just go off of how we feel about a character, I don't think we're going to agree. Right? I don't think we're going to agree. So I have some criteria here that we're going to use. And you guys tell me if this criteria is okay. Because these are like things that people use typically on a scale for characters and evaluating characters. Matter of fact, let's make a list about it. Let us make a list. Character criteria.
A few moments later.
All right, so now we have our criteria, right? We have our 4 criteria: personality, agency, motivations, and backstory. Let's get to these characters. So first is Nami. Personality, agency, motivations, backstory. Let's start with Nami. Nami's personality is interesting. I think she's full of life. She can be somewhat narcissistic, greedy, but it's somewhat for the betterment of the people that she cares about. I think Nami's personality is amazing. I don't think she's lacking there. She has a fantastic backstory. I think Nami's easily an A. Easily an A. Sanji, personality, agency, motivations, and backstory. Sanji's motivations is probably the weakest thing here. Somewhat, because the all blue is somewhat of kind of a facet of everybody else's goal, right? He gets it from traveling with Luffy, but I don't think it's detrimental to the point that Sanji falls out of S, right? I think in regards to personality, I think Sanji's has one of the best personalities on the crew. Funny, somewhat relatable for the perverts. And character agency, right? That's not to be questioned based on how Sanji typically does things. We had a whole arc about it. Motivations with the all blue, that is important, but it's somewhat again, it's connected to everyone else's, and Sanji has a top tier backstory. He even got 2 of them, so Sanji is easily in S. Chopper, first off, Chopper has top tier backstory. Everything they went through with Hiluluk, just insane. Chopper's motivations to be the best doctor, I would say, it's been falling short recently. It's not something that I've necessarily cared about in a long time. And then personality, his personality has become pretty stale. Not gonna lie to you guys. So based off of all of that, I can't dismiss the top tier backstory. But if we go off those criteria, how can Chopper be anything other than a C? That's Chopper right now. Now, Monkey D. Luffy. Because he's a main character, Nature Boy put it perfectly. I think he's an A, but he's an S in our hearts. He's an S in our hearts as a character because of what he does for the One Piece story. So I think he's really an A. I think he's really an A. But I do think for us as One Piece fans, our One Piece glasses, he's an S. I know it's a cop-out. So he's an A, but for us, he's an S. It's bias. I'm sorry. It's bias. Yamato. Personality, there's good and bad. Because I like everything I saw in the Ace backstory, right? Everything she wanted to do to get away from her dad and go and travel. What gets annoying is this Odin shit. You are not Odin, right? You're not Odin. I really don't like that, right? I really don't like the Odin thing. That is annoying, right? So personality, even though she has a great aspect, she has a very annoying ass side. So the anime does propel her. Maybe we should put the anime in here as like how it, but I think right now Yamato has to be a C, but she has a lot of room to improve, right? A lot of room to improve. If her design was included, I think she's definitely a B. But based on how Oda progresses her as she goes on, she could literally be an A or an S tier character. I agree with you, Vash. All right, Nico Robin. Personality. People don't like Nico Robin morbid. People don't like Nico Robin's morbid personality as much, but I enjoy it. I think it's pretty fantastic. It's B or A. And I think I'm okay with Nico Robin being in B. Bonchan. The decisions he made in Impel Down. Come on. Come on, bro. S. I'm S. 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 Come on. And it's Pride Month. Come on. That's actually hilarious. All right. Brooke. Let's evaluate Brooke. Backstory is pretty freaking good, right? That was sad. That's something that for a lot of us as One Piece fans, it did make us emotional. It did put us in a place that was like, oh my gosh. Top tier. Brooke with an amazing backstory, meh motivations, pretty alright character agency, and a pretty good personality. I would say Brooke is B. Maybe I'm being a bit too generous, but the last 2 arcs, they've made me somewhat enjoy Brooke a lot more. Now we got our GOAT. Big GOAT, Zoro. Very, very interesting. Like nothing happened. It's so many moments for Zoro, right? But post time skip, he's become more of a just badass, and we don't get the character moments as much, but they are there. So, with all that being said, that was just like my initial feeling. B. I think if we add other criteria, Zoro easily gets to A or even S. But based on the criteria that we have, it goes with racism. All right, you're right. That gets him to A. All right, now Jinbei. Jinbei's personality is cool. I don't mind. I like Jinbei's personality, but it's decent. Right? Jinbei is probably around a B. Usopp. I think Wano has been a bit lackluster, but post time skip, Oda has been using it to manifest the things Usopp said back then, so I love that. Usopp at the top of B. Actually, I should put him in A. I'll put him in A. Vivi is maybe top of A, or probably the back of S. I think Vivi's an S tier character, in my opinion. And I don't know, every time Frankie's on screen, I just feel it's just a fucking fantastic vibe. Super. If I had to be honest, she's at least a C, above Chopper. Tama, personality, she's cute. I like Tama. She makes me sad sometimes because of everything she's been through. I think, honestly, if I had to be honest about Tama as a character, she's in B. Or C. This is the character tier list for the Straw Hats, man. Maybe next time we could do more characters. We can do Hunter x Hunter, right? Do Hunter x Hunter characters. Gon, Killua, Hisoka, Chrollo.